Good morning, brothers and sisters. How y'all doing this morning? This is Saturday, and I came across this video. I know it's probably old, probably people probably already seen it already, but I want you to pay attention that when the man stepped out of the car and said, "You better check my license plate," and he came back and told him, what the deal was. That means the police have access to know who you are before they even stop you, before they even pull you to the side, checking your license plate. They know who you are. They know whether you're black or white. So there's no such thing as not having the knowledge of racial disparity or the knowledge of who they stopping. They don't stop. I don't see them stop black judges, black police officers, black DAs, and treated them with the lack of respect. But just check this video out, and you'll see where I'm coming from.
I'll be with you in a second.
You better check the registration on this plate soon, mister.
Now you heard that. He gave him a command. You better check the registration on this car, mister. Now check this out.
Yeah, 23 for that penny. 23
Have a good day, Judge.
You bet.
That motherfucker hurry up and have a good day, Judge. Yeah, right. Man, the judge could have about 4-5 keys in the car, 3-4 weapons. He could be even kidnapping somebody. So then what the purpose of him stopping him? He had to do something wrong because he didn't even check the license plate. So whatever he done wrong was okay. He get excused for that because he the judge. I did that so you people could pay attention to how these laws are only equivalent for certain people. Not for everybody. Every law, all laws can be maneuvered, interpreted the way the interpreter would like to interpret the law in the first place. The laws is created in a way to open up the mind to all different type of scenarios and utilize it in any way that you see fit, if you can make it fit into the category of what the law actually says. There's nothing direct about the law. There's nothing concrete about the law. The law is ambiguous, and it utilizes ways to fit you in a category. Similar to the situation with P. Diddy and R. Kelly. They took a situation, made R. Kelly seem like he done had all these different sexual encounters and abusive relationships. Man been living in life all that, but they portrayed it into the media, made people made it seem that he done these things. There's no concrete evidence that R. Kelly did any of it, but through speculation and motivation, people said what they said for a reason. Think about this. R. Kelly done. He been doing this stuff almost what, 20 years? Or maybe more. And he probably got a whole bunch of baby mama or somebody you done had a one night stand with and whatnot. Just think about it. On 18, 19 years ago, she at home, probably in the project. I mean, she ain't doing well. She ain't really, you know what I'm saying? She working. And then somebody come to her and say, hey, you want to make $25,000? Yeah, what I got to do? All you got to do is read this script about R. Kelly. Didn't you used to date R. Kelly back in the past? Yeah, we dated a few times and whatnot. Well, I need you to say he did this to you. Now, even if she argues, well, he ain't did that stuff to me. He ain't had to do it to you. All I need you to do is to say he did. That's it. 25,000 now, you can do that. All you gotta do is say that. And then you also, you get the media attention, get your 15 minutes of fame, and that, ain't no telling. You can take it from there. How many people wouldn't do that? You got people right now allowing you for free. Period. So, you have to start looking at life like everything is just black and white. Because it's not. And I ain't mean to make this video even go longer than what it is. But I just want to iterate that point because I notice it's a lot of people like us have all these excuses like this American dream, anybody can make it. All you have to do is put your head together and do this and do that and whatnot. That does not apply to every black person that wanted to do that. You have two different types of people. You have people that just go with the flow. They are very content being enslaved as long as they are getting the necessities to make them feel comfortable. They would rather be a comfortable slave than a free man. You have those comfortable enslaved individuals that also utilized by oppressors to keep other blacks enslaved, keep you in line, to keep you
The time is
thinking for yourself,
1:00
to keep you
p.m.
actually rising up and thinking, man, this shit is not fair. Why are we still having politicians fight for civil rights? Why are we still having politicians fight to make sure that we get the proper health care and the proper food and the proper living quarters, the proper? Why? People treat us as we are kids. And see, that's the same thing God forgive, but I'm going to tell you, I know God. And I know God is real, and I know everybody else that's listening know God. But you got to know God in the way, not through church. You got to know God in a way as a personal, because we are all part of God. And you got to learn how to understand God through each other. We done came to a point that we living not in the order and the fashion the way God intended us to live. You might don't understand, a lot of people might don't understand it, and even myself. But I do understand this, that we are missing very important pieces of our life in order for us to get united, stronger, and understanding about who we are as a people. Because we're not kids. We are very talented and strong individuals. And I even hate even these young rappers, man, them some talented brothers that lost their life based on ignorance. Look how much power they could have brought into their community. But it was ignorance. And it's not even that. A lot of people would not even take the opportunity to understand that those ideas was implemented. either by the record execs, either by the media that be radios such as Vlad TV and all the rest of them. They instigate that shit. You know what I don't understand about black people anymore? Back in the days, we kept our mouth shut about anything. We ain't tell nobody. Everything was not talked about. Period. We don't talk about what we do. We never talked and tell anybody about anything, about our nigga, about a motherfucking friend, about your auntie, about nobody. You know, like parents say, what go on in this house stays in the house. Y'all niggas done lost y'all mind and start talking outside the house, and that what made me start realizing that would be on another subject. I'm going to talk about that later, but listen to me, fam. I love you. Wake up from this nightmare, because we bigger than what they say they is, that they say we are. We are way much greater. And as long as God keep putting breath in my body, I'm going to reiterate that to the day I die. Get out this slave mentality, unite with each other, and get out from this chain. Because this is ridiculous. We are better than that. And God told me to tell you that. Peace out.